Guys, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful night, actually. As I sit here right now, it is nighttime. Actually, it's the middle of the night, and a new Harry Styles album has just dropped. If you know anything about me, you know that I love Harry Styles. It's one of my faves, and this is what we live for, right? Our faves giving us new music, giving us something that's going to be a part of our lives for the rest of our lives. And I think about the relationship that I have to each of his albums, obviously all the One Direction stuff, right? Like the intense bond that I have with all of that. But then the even more personal relationship I have with grown-up Harry, solo Harry, and his albums, from Self-Titled to Fine Line to Harry's House. And the personal relationship that I have with each individual track. I'm just really excited to form new relationships with each of these 12 tracks here on Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally. It's all for the intro, guys. It's been 4 years, but we've had Harry's House to keep us company, and the longest, most beautiful tour. Some much needed, deserved rest that has led us to this album. I want to get right into it. Just like with every single video here on YouTube, I have to edit it, cut it up a bunch. If you want to watch the full uncut reaction to this album, it's usually like twice as long. That video is on my Patreon, the link's in the description. There's so much content on there and more Harry Styles surprise stuff to come this month. If you're sticking around here on YouTube, subscribe, all the fun stuff. You know the deal. And comment, please. I'd love to hear how you felt about this album. And I'd just love to hear from you in general. The Harry Styles community is just full of so many beautiful individuals. It's such a huge part of what makes this such an amazing fandom, the safe space that it is, and that it's been from the beginning. But with that being said, I'd love to get into Kiss All the Time, Disco Occasionally. Aperture, which was the only single released. I did not listen to it. I have managed to avoid it and haven't heard any of it. It's the longest track on the album also. The disco start right away? When does the kissing come into play? Ooh, slightly Sign of the Timesy. He still got that same writing style. This is interesting. This is such an interesting song. Oh, yeah. Yeah, right here. Okay, I like this one. Oh, man. That song is so interesting. Completely separate experience from every other Harry Styles song I've ever heard. Disco Occasionally. If he's going to be like in his electronic era, this is such a separate song from any Harry Styles song I've ever heard, which, I mean, we're on the 4th album. Like, you can't really ask for much more than that, right? Like, this is an artist evolving. This gave me Lights Up. Like, I remember listening to Lights Up and feeling that, I mean, there's the obvious, like, Aperture and the light coming through, and then Lights Up, which was so much about, like, self-discovery and vulnerability. Time won't wait on me. I won't stray from it. I don't know these spaces. It just feels like a lot more of that self-discovery that can only happen through living. A big part of what might come from this album is the fact that Harry actually living life, and whether it's risks or whether it's like putting yourself in positions that you haven't been in before. Continue finding like whoever you are, like the best version of yourself, or I don't want to sound like a Hallmark card, but like this is like truly just like living life type of a feel. And this song gets to this, and yeah, Trapdoors, You're Toying With Me, Go Forth. I mean, Trapdoors, you don't get to Trapdoors without like taking steps. Like moving through life. Go forth, ask questions later. Like just go do it. And that's whatever that is for you. And it just feels like there's a lot of that in this song. But then that second half, it really takes me over. When it gets, where is it? I think it's like around here. Yeah. Let's see. That time won't wait on me. That's somebody who's like growing through life, going through life, understanding it really is just one life. Life is short. Like, time won't wait on me. American Girls track 2. I say we just keep on going, guys. Oh man. Perfect timing. Whoa. The face that knows. 'Cause time will show. Oh fuck. This is the song feels like cozying up whatever the most comfortable possible seating arrangement is for you, right by a window that has the sunlight coming through. And the song feels like sunlight coming through a window. Apparently American sunlight, place where Harry spent a lot of time, has his friends with him, and you know, they fall for who they fall for. Perhaps maybe why Harry started spending so much more time everywhere. Actually, he's literally been running across the globe, so I can't even keep track of any of that. I like this one a lot. This is good. Some kind of production on this album so far. Oh man. For Aperture, it took like the last 2 minutes for me to really realize I'm inside a song that I'm having the best time with right now. And the song certainly like takes a few journeys. This song from the jump, from the start, I'm all in. This song from the start is pure sunlight magic. Give it to me. I love American Girls. Well, the first song too, because it opens up the album and because it's very like, whoa, this is so different, actually gave me a little bit of a music for a sushi restaurant. He likes to start these, that's like a new thing for her. Start the album with like, how can I really just like throw them off? But with American Girls, man, that was start to finish just excellent. All right, ready, steady, go. You touch me good night. Oh no. Not butter. Wait. Butterflied both our bellies. Not butterflied both our bellies. I mean, you know, we know the tattoo. They butterflied their belly as well. Did they get a matching big ass butterfly tattoo on their stomach? Oh. Auto-tune Harry? Oh my. Wait, this is so cool. What is this album? This is so cool. This is so much fun. I'm feeling so many things right now. We're only 3 tracks in, and this is so fun. Kiss all the time, disco occasionally. I think there's some kissing going on already. Steady go. I think there's at least some kissing going on. One time is all right. Two times is one too many. So one time is where we should leave it. One, two, three times you're on me, and suddenly, ready, steady, go. What is? You touched me goodnight. Butterflied both our bellies. Hold up. I feel like I shall think about that a little harder. They ain't sleeping. Dirty feet, they've been running around. I mean, Harry runs everywhere. He's gonna run. It's the one thing he's gonna do is run. It's in Italy too, because that's Italian. At the end, he says "ready, steady, go" in Italian. He's just having a good old time with somebody in Italy. This was part of him living life, man. I love the light coming back too. I'm looking at the lyrics on Genius, by the way, for anyone that also wants to find lyrics. Spotify, like always, doesn't have them like right away because I'm listening to the album. It literally just came out. There's another light line in here. Like, song starts with "one time is all right," and then in another verse later he says "one time in the light." Two times is fun already. One, two, three times you're only playing with me. Maybe like bit off more than he can chew, or now he's a little invested now with this person, emotionally invested. I don't know. There's fun things happening either way. He's living life. One time in the light comes back to the first track with the light, living life. Okay, Are You Listening Yet? Track 4. Are You Listening Yet? Track 4. I'm listening. God, am I listening? Are you kidding me, Harold Styles? Oh man, he's not gonna give me a break.
God knows your life is on the brink. Your therapist, well fed, the fix of all fixes, an intimate sex. You like the way she talks, never what she says. You've had your tummy tickled. Are you listening yet? You keep forgetting your mantra, which thoughts you had on your own, ignoring all of your friends at the end of their rope.
They're pissed off. Like, get your shit together. I love the your therapist is well fed. Your life's on the brink. Your therapist well fed. The fix of all fixes, unintimate sex. You're just out here fucking, and you think that's gonna fix your problems. You're just, it's kind of a tickle as old as time. The fix of all fixes. I love this the sarcasm, tongue in cheek way of saying that. And you like the way she talks, but never what she says. You're just attracted to like the allure and the sound of the voice, but you're not listening. You don't care what she's got to say. And then verse 2, straight up, like, this person's like crashing out. This person is not listening to nothing, like their own mantras. They've given up on anything that they've ever stood for and anything that their friends are saying to them. Okay, I like that. I never would have thought that Harry would be talking to me like this. Stop listening to your private parts. Mr. Watermelon Sugar himself. Oh, I like the la la la's overlaid. He's messing me up right now. Man. Like, these songs are so exquisite. They're so, and I don't like this song on the same level that I like the first three. Especially coming off, I mean, they're so good. They're so great. Like the first three are just a whole different level, particularly the end of Aperture. I need to re-listen to Aperture because that was a crazy wild ride. American Girls, Ready, Steady, Go. I couldn't be more in on those songs. I'm going to listen to those songs so much. I don't know how much I'm going to be listening to Are You Listening Yet? Ironically. I can't tell right now, actually. But what I do know is it's exquisite, man. There's so much attention to detail. There's so much. I love the high la la la's. There's little vocal things happening in there, too. I love him bringing them back to overlay over the chorus of the song when he closes the song out. I like the point of the song. Why are you living your life this way? What is going? You're listening to the parts of your body that aren't leading you. Make love, right? Like this unintimate stuff. If you're going to be doing it, make it intimate. All right, we know Harry's not telling us not to do these things because that's not Harry. That's not how Harry rolls, and I know this. But it's more of like you're not making choices that are like serving you or like for your true happiness. That is such a feel I'm getting on this album so far is just like bliss and pure happiness and doing things that only give you that only leads you to that. And even if you don't know what's going to lead you to that, like take risks, make choices. That's a lot of the aperture that I feel that could potentially get you to that point. You don't know, like go live life. And if you're doing the things that he's talking about and Are You Listening Yet, then you're just not gonna get there. Can you hear the voice, the one inside your head, the between your head and heart somewhere? You're listening to the somewhere else instead. What an interesting song from Harry. I'm gonna have to come back to it as far as like, is it on the level of American Girl's Ready Steady Go? Not quite. Taste Back, track 5. Let's go.
Quite here we go again. But how you've been, always been a consequence. Must be lonely out in Paris if you talk like that. It was tough at the time, but you call me back. And you know that you can tell me I can take that. Did you get your taste back? You just say love me, it's all you.
It's always been a consequence when you call me baby. And now in the second verse, it's where'd you find the confidence to call me baby? I like that song right into consequence to confidence.
Like a European, yes, you settling in, you starting again, handling it.
Like a European.
Paris, if you talk like that, it was tough at the time, but you call me back.
Did he write this? Is he Conrad writing this to Belly? Oh my God. Is he Conrad writing this to Belly? Is Harry a summer I turn prettier? Must be lonely out in Paris if you talk like that. You know, you can tell me. I can take that. She certainly told him. Did you get your taste back? Or do you just need a little love? Ooh, that's so spicy and cheeky. I like that. This is very fine line right here. This is some fine line shit right here. This has some of the classic like Harry Styles writing his music in code. So I'm not gonna pretend to be able to fully like dissect this in any way. I can't fully. It definitely feels like an old companion, lover, relationship partner of some sort went to live in Paris. That's as far as I could get. I love listening to the song. And he's got this thing going, man, where the tracks reach their end. It is fucking magic. All the things are happening that you want from a song. The songs already have so much life, but when they reach the end of it, he gives it more than life, man. The production on this album is wild, and I love the fine line feel in there as well with some of those strings. All right, The Waiting Game, track 6. You must get lonely out in Paris.
You can romanticize your shortcomings, ignore your agency to stop. Write a ballad with the details, or skimming off the top. 'Cause you found someone to put your arms around, playing the waiting game. But it all adds up to nothing. You try, and you always justify playing the waiting game.
Oh my God. Holy shit. I love this. I know that I'm going to be living for this, going back to it and going back to it and going back to it again and again and again and again. The way I knew it for Harry's House. The way I knew that I was going to be just Satellite and Matilda and Boyfriend and everything was just going to be songs I was going to gobble up on the 1000th listen. This song is so that. And I could talk about throughout like listening to this album so far, the like live life, the make choices, the step forward, right? The step into a light, step, not to be so lights up about this again, but just like He's literally saying, like, don't play the waiting game. Don't play the waiting game. I love this start. Again, I have the lyrics up here. You can romanticize your shortcomings. Ignore your agency to stop. Write a ballad with the details while skimming off the top. I love that. He's self-referential here for sure. Romanticizing your shortcomings. Make light of the things about you that you should probably like work on as opposed to like making light about them. Have a little self-awareness perhaps as opposed to like just romanticize this about me. Like, I'm non-committal. Haha, it's okay. Like, what a cheeky, played the waiting game and you found someone to put your arms around, but it all adds up to nothing. I feel like we've been here at one point in this album when we were just like unintimate with the person whose voice we liked, but we weren't really listening to their words. This is a meaningless relationship you're in. You are in a meaningless companionship, and what is that doing for you? You always try and justify playing the waiting game, and it all adds up to nothing every time. Stop playing the waiting game. Aperture this bitch of a life.
You apologize, emotionally dry, and years go by.
Ouch.
You found someone to put your arms around, playing the waiting game.
Oh, this is gonna fuck me up.
But it all adds up to nothing.
No.
You tried
Playing the waiting game. Yes.
and it all adds up to nothing.
Stay out of my head, bro. How about that? I fucking love that song. I love that song, and I also love the every opportunity to really listen to him sing. Not that he's like, sign of the times, like going for it vocally, obviously, right? It's also like generally pretty clear that Harry's, with his voice, adopted a particular style, like something more where he is in season with the kind of music he's making, particularly with Harry's House and now. There's the Adore You and Golden, and like you've got bigger vocals and Falling, obviously one of his bigger vocal ballads, and then it just like there was definitely a vocal shift with Harry's House, and it felt intentional, and because it was just a different style of music, and then it's definitely also happening here. But it accompanies the songs, right? His voice is the perfect companion with this music. But with a song like this, I just love to hear his voice, even when it isn't a softer version of itself. It's still just really nice to listen to. So I love that about this. I love the song. And I love him looking at himself in the mirror this way. I would say that maybe he's talking to a friend or somebody like that. He's talking to himself because he says the line about writing a ballad with the details and then skimming off the top, right? So we're leaving some truth out, right? So we're only addressing ourselves to a certain extent, but we're leaving some key information out. Like if I want to, it's called avoidance. If I want to point out the things that about myself that I really need to work on as a person, as a partner, as a human, as whatever it might be, it'd be real convenient to write a list of those things and then just like skim off the top a little bit, like take some of it out, like, oh no, take that part out, let's keep indulging in those not so great parts. And yeah, this is a really great song. I love this song. I don't care. I'm going to say it over and over again because it's fucking great. Taste Back, The Waiting Game. Wow. Okay, the only song that's like, is Are You Listening Yet? And I don't even mean as like, what is that song? It's more of like, I don't know how much I would listen to that, ironically, but it's a song that I have so much respect for. Season 2 Weight Loss, let's get into it.
sometimes. Hoping you will love me now. You love me now. Do I let you down? Holding on, hoping. Will I come in once in a while?
There he goes. There he goes again. Why does it feel like it ends so sad? Why is this song called Season 2 Weight Loss? I mean, that's just, I don't even know if I should spend any time thinking any kinds of hard about that. You want a piece or nothing at all. If you want a piece or nothing at all, you're not actually like, do you have this person's best interests at heart? Not really. It continues to hold out, hoping you'll love him now. And continues to hope and hope. Do I let you down? There's a song bio. Wow, that was fast. This album's been out for like 45 minutes. It's unreviewed, but I'm going to read it. Season 2 Weight Loss is a metaphor for gaining confidence in the public eye. The song is not about actual dieting or weight loss. Instead, Harry describes it as the mission statement for the album. I know he did do the interview with Zane Lowe. I did not listen to that yet. I did watch his The Royal Court, which was such a good time. It's funny and the best time, but didn't really talk about like tracks specifically. I'm assuming with Zane Lowe usually you get into like tracks specifically, so I'm assuming that's where he talked about this. Doesn't say it here, but I'm assuming. So he describes this song as the mission statement, I guess. Metaphor for gaining confidence in the public eye. The album in general is exploring themes of personal evolution, returning as a stronger version of himself. That's the continuous step into the light, I feel like. The idea is when a show becomes a hit and the cast returns for the second season looking amazing because they now have access to trainers and nutritionists. That's him having the confidence now in the public eye. Like he's back for his second season. He's here in season 2. That's kind of sad. That makes me sad. You know, it's like he didn't feel like he was worthy or you know, whatever word you want to use, like in season 1 with all of us. Like that's actually heartbreaking. And when you go back to the lyrics, like holding out, hoping you will love me now, holding out, holding out. I can't gather that this is like how he would feel towards his fans. His fans, like, I feel like all we do is give Harry love. I feel like this might just be like what comes with being, like, receiving as much as he does as far as fame and attention and all that. And I feel like he's someone who is not someone who's craving that sort of lifestyle or attention in that way. So when you get that level of attention and adoration and reward from the what he does for a living, I feel like it can, like, imposter syndrome can come in really quickly. I mean, I know what that's like on such a smaller, fucking way smaller scale. So for him, and I can't even imagine where he's receiving like just the greatest rewards possible for what he does. But for him, you know, he's just so humble and would attempt to be so grounded, but I can see why it would be hard to feel like worthy, you know, of this person who's like winning Grammys and recognized and adored, you know, throughout the world globally, and also receives like tons of hate too, just because he's as popular as he is. That's what comes with that, and that's like hard enough. So just like being so like elevated in general, I would imagine like hoping you will love me now, like just not feeling like worthy in that way. That's devastating to me if that's what this is about. And him coming back around and having some more confidence this time around also makes that line, like, you want a piece or nothing at all, make a lot more sense. Okay, I can't spend too much more time on this song, not because I've already spent a lot of time on it, but because like I'll actually get like upset.
Everything seems to be coming up roses, but I'm scared if we're both right. Does that mean we're not aligned?
Go ahead. Come on, baby boy. Give me some
Just
vocals.
for tonight, let's go hangover chasing. And I'll talk your ear off about why it's safe as I fumble my words and fall flat on my face through the truth.
Oh, I love that lyric.
At the night with your head on my chest, me and you.
Oh, this is great. Hold on.
All of this seemed to be bringing us closer. Am I backseat in your life, judging while you drive?
This has like this like orchestral slow dance. The line in this song is going to end up being one of my favorite lines on any album ever. As I fumble my words and fall flat on my face through the truth. Because that like just truly indicates the place that both these people are. First, certainly Harry, and him just like trying through this relationship, trying through this situation he's in with this person. Him talking about, I see your tears on account of my wants. And now I'm feeling guilty and worried that you think I might not want you here. And now Harry's carrying that because either he's like projecting something based on who he is, or his like not like being able to commit potentially, or his like not showing them, you know, that he does want them here in the way that they need it. That might be based on what they've been through before him. You both have prior experiences that you're bringing to the table and are working your way through. But when he says like, just for tonight, let's go hangover chasing. You know, let's have drinks tonight. I'll talk your ear off. I'll fumble through words. I'll like trying to just get to some truth because I'm trying. I'm just here trying, and that's all I can do. And that's what so much of this album is. Slow dance, waltzy feel to this that I am all the way here for. And I think this album needed. I'm so happy that it's here where it is. Bridgerton season 5, you have one job. It's right here. They made it easier for you. It's another one I love. Let's keep going. Pop, track 9.
It's meant to be pop.
Oh my gosh. Holy shit, that is amazing. Beginning of the song, I'm like, okay, this is the Harry Styles just keep driving method of saying random shit and making it catchy and making me overthink about the random things you're saying. But man, that chorus, holy fuck. And then the vocals are coming through, and then that's one that is going to be a whole different level live. That chorus live and his voice.
It's just me on my knees.
What in the heated rivalry? What in the heated rivalry is going on here? What in the My Policeman is going on here, Harry Styles? First time tasting it. It's nice to mix two flavors. Was Katie the one that's mixing two flavors? Well, no, but Harry's on his knees. You know what? He's always gonna watermelon sugar us, and God, this is so good. Bro, oh my God, holy fuck. How do you go from Coming Up Roses to pop? A night on my head, this could go anywhere. To be pop. This is his next. I don't know what his next single planned is. It's got to be Harry. This is your next single. American Girls, Ready Steady Go, Taste Back, The Waiting Game. He could release any of those fucking songs as singles. I would release Pop, but once again, he could release. This is gonna end up. It always happens. It happened with Fine Line. It definitely happened with Harry's House. There's gonna be like 6 of these songs that end up being everywhere. This is like Adore You within the sound of this album. And the watermelon sugar of it all, certainly. Dance No More, yeah, right, track 10. Fuck, that song is great, man.
Side to side with your hands up high, keep your customer satisfied and live your life. DJs don't dance no more than you said.
That's a fun song. That's just a fun song. Yeah, I would probably like. It's like in the Are You Listening Yet, which they're the only two in that category of like, all these other songs are 10, the big fat fucking 10 out of 10s for me, and these two. I'm gonna go back to them, and it's like a we'll see for now. Except Are You Listening Yet is at least like motivational as heck. I love that song lyrically is one that I can't wait to get back to. I don't know what else to take away from DJs Don't Dance No More, but I'm having a good time with it. It's a fun song. All right, Paint by Numbers, track 11.
Oh, what a gift it is to be noticed, but it's nothing to do with me. It's a lifetime of learning to paint by numbers and watching the colors run, holding the weight of the American children whose hearts you break.
Oh no.
Not even 33.
Oh.
Kids with water guns run.
Oh no. This is it's so short, but I feel like it sings so much that the Paint by Numbers thing is like you're drawing within lines, right? Like it's so structured, like you're following this what you're being told to do so specifically. And I feel like that is a lot of song is expressing. Watching the colors run too, it makes me think of like painting by the numbers and then kind of looking at it through like teary eyes, because now you're looking back at the painting that you just did, and you're looking at how you like are having to like mold yourself into this way because of who you are and the things that come with that. There's a sadness to that as you like step away from it and look at it, and you're like, oh, like I'm not quite like living as freely as I probably like should, and what would like be the most like self-generous thing for me to do, which goes back to, I feel like, I go back to Aperture, and so much of this album feels like him wanting to step into that and step towards that. This like holding the weight of the American children whose hearts you break. Was it a tragedy when you told her I'm not even 30, so like I'm 32, and it's just like a way of saying like I'm still quite young. And I feel like particularly from a Harry standpoint, his version of like I'm not even 33, think about the way like his youth was expedited. He didn't really have it. Like it was spent in tour buses and hotel rooms, and you know, he didn't get to live it in the way that, I mean, I can only imagine like the last couple of years have been some of the like first living and experiencing he's done. And obviously, like, he has access and means to do things that most of us can't, like, just won't be able to. I mean it in like a really human way of like a different life for him, being the most famous band. Like, he's the youngest in the group, right? He's like 16 when they start. So like from 16 to like 22, boom, that's just gone. That's gone. You're not getting to like experience that the way others are, in a way that is healthy for you. And then from there, it's just like, now you're Harry Styles. Now it's like, now you got to go be a star. So now you're 32, and it probably feels like it's been a fucking it probably is a crazy fever dream that and so much like arrested development. So whatever like situation this is where he's telling someone, like, they're probably looking for some sort of like commitment from him, which I've heard in this project already before. And his rebuttal is like, I'm not even 33. And it might have to do with like those kids in the very previous line, because he says breaking their hearts. Yeah, holding the weight of those kids whose hearts you break. So perhaps there was like children to commit to in this relationship, and they came with the relationship, and it's just like, I still have, like, I'm not even 33. That's such a, that's such a fuck, man. Like, I want to just crumble for him in that moment. But you had to have this. You had to have this song to really like ground things, and I feel like we just did ground things, but we carry on with it. All right, there's one more track, Carla's song. Man, wow, that's a Pay My Numbers could have closed the album, honestly, but I'm excited to see what Carla's song does. Who is Carla?
Bridge that leads to troubled water. Through your eyes and all melodies like a tide. It's all waiting there for you.
Oh, this is pretty. Oh yeah, come on, fine line me. Go ahead. Oh man, he fine-lined this last song. I'm so just with the way that the song gets more and more great and grander as it goes along and builds and builds. Oh man, this song. So this all like, I know what you like, I know what you really like. It's all waiting there for you. Saw the light and the gold you'll discover. Again with that light, Aperture, big theme on this project. I feel like Carla is everybody. He might have picked like one specific person. I'm sure it's a name that's particular to him in whatever way. But I feel like it's anyone that comes across this album. And I feel like it is just him kind of pleading to all of us to step into that light. To, just go for the thing that you love. Go for the thing that maybe has always been there that you haven't, gone for. Whatever that is for you, that is going to serve you in the best possible way. And maybe you've been scared of it. Maybe it's that it's looked like that trapdoor, but there's the only way you'll know is by actually going for it. And this whole album just has that feel of wanting himself and just anyone coming across all of this music. And it's like, it's got like a little bit of this like live, love, laugh thing, like as I say it. And I think he did, the most Harry Styles way of songwriting. The best way of describing it all in the songs. But it really is just like absolutely living your life to the fullest. Like, that is what I get from all this. And that makes perfect sense for where he is in his life and what he's coming off of, particularly, and actually like living for himself a bit. There's some devastating songs on here as well. Paint by Numbers, Coming Up Roses, or Season 2 Weight Loss, I think it was. And that's pretty classic that you're going to have a Matilda mixed in with a music for a sushi restaurant, right? It speaks to the multifaceted human being that Harry is, and I love that continued on this project. There is no fucking universe where I can like, off of like as much as ever, and this is how I felt, like after Harry's House was, again, all these songs that all stood out so much on their own. This album was probably more cohesive than Harry's House was. Harry's House felt like walking through a museum. Incredible art by all these artists, or maybe by the same artist, obviously that is Harry, but every piece is just so different and like in its own like exhibit. This is all in the same hall of music, but the paintings are just as exquisite, probably much more intricate and exquisite, with the effort and the production, and just like such a different style of music for him. This is music for me personally, like on a personal level. I don't listen to a lot of this genre of music. That has nothing to do with like how I feel about it. It's just not a genre I've like come across in my life. I love this, and it's probably gonna be like an opening for me to listening to more like this, and that might be scary because I might not like find as much that I enjoy as much, but I enjoyed this to the fullest, man. And there's only 2 tracks on here that for me, like, I think it was it Dance No More and Are You Listening Yet, that were like not full-blown big fat throbbing pop 10 out of 10s. Pop is the next single, it's gotta be. But again, it could be Carla's song. You could go back to so many songs. I don't know what else to say, because an album like this, that there's not enough time here and it's too fresh off of it to give it its proper flowers. It's impossible to give it its proper roses, and I want to so bad. So the only thing I can do is do the right thing and go listen to it a whole bunch and probably live as Harry intended, what feels like the listener who happens upon this album to live, and go live my life to the fullest while kissing all the time and discoing occasionally. What a fitting name for this album as well. I'm gonna go live in the way that it feels like Harry wants me to do, and I'm so happy that he released this. It might be the perfect album at the perfect time for so many people. I hope it's that for you. Sending you all the love and light. Go step into it. Lots of love, guys.